everyone. This is Jayashree. Welcome to Veg Express with Jayashree. I'm very excited to introduce our beloved ex-principal, Dr. Sunir Negi. A few days ago, I received a video of her narrating a story to some kids in the school. I found it very inspirational and decided to share with you all. She humbly accepted my request to be part of this episode while preparing her favorite drink, Mohabbat ka Sharbat. So without any further delay, here's Dr. Sunir Negi ma'am with her story and a fun recipe.
Good morning, viewers of Veg Express with Jayashree. I am Dr. Sunir Negi, Academic Director and Principal, Delhi School, Kompally. This is in Hyderabad. So, Jayashree, this dish today is dedicated to you with love. It is called Mohabbat ka Sharbat. Fine. Now to make Mohabbat ka Sharbat, what are the ingredients that we need? The key ingredient is roux afza. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be taking roux afza directly into the glass. So I need about 2 spoons of measured roux afza. That's 1. And there goes a perfect second spoon. So I started my journey as a teacher 3 class decades ago. Fine? And this that you see is sabja seeds, or you can take chia seeds if you find them in your country, and then you put them in water, soak them. This is about half a glass of water I've taken and soak these sabja seeds. Now I'm going to put this sabja seeds into this ruafza and give it a shake. And then I need 1 spoon of sugar, 1 spoon, as ruafza is sweet in itself. So I started my journey with a lot of passion. And if I have to compare teaching with cooking, I would say cooking is also my passion, teaching is also my passion. Both of them need planning, preparation and the process. The process is very important and this is the process, let's not forget. We are here for some process too. And here I have some chopped watermelons which are cubed. You can take as much as you like. And I have taken 1 heaped spoon of watermelon. And what comes later is something of joy. So I'm dedicating this also to my husband who's got a sweet tooth and he loves sweets. So here we go. We add milk as per our requirement. It looks like, ruafza is a little less, it's less pinkier. I like it more pinky. So for my choice, I think I'll add another spoon. Now if you find that's more, you can restrict it. Yes. So what did we joy in my life when students achieve success and they recognize me even out of school? Even though it's around 30 years they passed or 35 years they passed, but they still come back and say, "See me ma'am, we love you, we remember you." I am a very friendly person. I like befriending children. My first love in my life is the kids around me in school. Family always will be paramount. But yeah, this is what I like the most. Teaching has always been very close to my heart. Like this, Mohabbat ka Sharbat, that reminds me, when I get into a group of principals who came to our school, they did not refrain from saying, "Aha, that's the most joyful moment." And to top it, I'm going to be adding some cubes of ice, because this is supposed to be a cool drink to soothe your mind, body and soul. And one motivational quote for all of you viewers is, learning happens from womb to tomb. So enjoy it. Aha, Mohabbat ka Sharbat.
Thank you so much, Simi ma'am, for your delightful recipe of Mohabbat ka Sharbat. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to record this episode for me. It's been a great pleasure to work with you. I definitely miss your company and guidance. Love you, ma'am.
Boys and girls, we are going to listen to a beautiful story. A story which my grandmother told me. Okay? So all of you love listening to stories? Yes? A big yes. So everybody loves listening to stories. I love listening to stories too. So this story is about a raven. A raven like this. Looks like a big sized crow. Okay? Can you see him? Like this. So he's a friend over here. Usually, a raven sits on a tree. We have all seen big trees, small trees. So one day, one raven watches one Guruji. One Guruji once said, sitting under a tree, and people come and tell, I want this blessing, I want that blessing, I want a car, I want a house. And the same Guru says, Tathastu, God bless you, may you get it. Now what happens here is, the raven is watching all this. The raven wants something different. And what does the raven want? So, we will see the raven. I have a small little raven here, and I'm going to use this raven for you to understand better. So, the raven looks at the Guruji. He comes down to the Guruji and touches his feet. In India, we touch feet, we take blessings. So he says, Pranam Guruji. So the Guruji says, Ashirvad, Jeete Raho. What do you want from me? So the raven says, Kind. So he says, what do you want? He says, I am not happy with my color. See, black color. I am not happy. I want to be like the duck. Free like the duck. The duck which paddles in the water, which swims in the water. It looks so beautiful, isn't it? So, he says, I want to be like the duck. Like this duck. So he goes to the pond and he sees this duck. And he says, I want to be like this duck. So the Guruji says, okay, go talk to the duck. Find out if the duck likes itself. Then I will make you into a duck. Now he goes to the duck. So the raven is talking to the duck and says, hey duck, I want to be like you. You look so happy. What a beautiful yellow color you have. What a lovely beak. I want to be something like you. And then the duck says, but I am not happy with myself. I can only swim here in water. I can't fly high like the other birds. You are so lucky. You can fly high. I don't like being a duck. He says, what do you want to be? So, yes, I think I want to be a parrot. Parrot. Have you seen a parrot? A green color parrot. With a red color beak. He says, I want to be one parrot. Like this. A parrot. He said, but why? The parrot looks nice and colorful. People give so many gobas to eat. And it does, me too, me too, me too, me too. So he says, wow, that's a nice idea. So, what he does? Now, the lady goes to the parrot. Now, this parrot is sitting on the tree. And what is it doing? It is pecking into the goba. And it is doing, me too, me too, me too, me too. It looks at the raven. And it tells the raven, wow, what a handsome bird you are. So he says, no, I am not handsome. I am black. I am ugly, I feel. I want to be like you, colorful. So he says, don't say that. Don't say that. People cage me. They put me in cage. They give me green chilies to eat. I don't like to be a parrot. Yes, I have beautiful colors, but I can be caged. I can be put into jail. I have no freedom. And you are free bird. I want to be like you, Raven. Raven says, oh my God. So, which is a beautiful bird on earth? He says, that is a peacock. And if God asked me a wish, I would say, I want to be a peacock. It is so colorful. It dances beautifully. It's got so many feathers. So the raven says, okay, I will see you again. Let me go to the peacock. And whoosh, he flies off. And now he comes to meet his friend called the peacock. And where does this peacock stay? The peacock stays in a zoo. So the raven flies down and he sees this peacock dancing. So it's raining, the peacock is dancing and the peacock is enjoying. And it is colorful feathers. Now the raven comes down slowly to the peacock and it says, peacock, peacock, I want to be like you. You're such a happy bird. Happy, colorful, beautiful, and you dance so nicely. And then the peacock looks at him and says, no, Raven, I am not happy being a peacock. He says, why? Why are you not happy? He says, see, they kept me in a zoo. I can't leave this place and go away. I am like a prisoner in the zoo. I want to fly. I want to enjoy. I want to be free like you, Raven. Raven says, really? And I was wondering all the time that you birds are so lucky. You have beautiful feathers, you have beautiful colors. And then he says, no. He says, okay, God gave you one wish. What would you like to be? He says, I would like to be a raven. He says, a raven? Why a raven? Of all the things, why a raven? He says, I want to be a raven because nobody is going to put me into cage. Nobody is going to keep me in the zoo. I will always be a happy bird, a free bird. Nobody is going to give me those green chilies to eat like they give the parrot. So I want to be a free and happy bird. So did you see children, the black color, how much of importance it has? So now the raven gets chance to go back to the Guruji, the saint. He goes back, he bows and he tells the Guruji, I made up my mind what I want to be. So the Guruji says, what do you want to be? He says, I want to be a happy bird, a free bird, a bird who doesn't stay in a cage, a bird who doesn't stay in a zoo. So he says, then what do you want to be? He says, I want to be myself, original raven, cow.
Hope you all liked this episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share your comments. We'll meet you in the next episode. Have a great day. Love you all.